Hi, second graders, it's Mrs. Clark here. Today we're going to be working on skip counting. We're going to try to do some skip counting orally, and we're also going to be working on skip counting using a calculator. It's pretty fun. I think you'll like it. So if you have a calculator around your house somewhere, my suggestion is to go get it so that you can do this right along with me. If you don't have a calculator in your house, you can practice this in the eTools that you have in the McGraw-Hill app when we are done with this video. All right, I'm excited. It's going to be so much fun. Let's get started. So boys and girls, I'm going to challenge myself. I am going to practice skip counting from the number 80, and I'm going to try to count by twos. I'm going to count as fast as I can, skip counting by twos, starting at 80 for 30 seconds, and I'm going to see where I end up. So I've got my handy dandy timer here. So I've got it set to 30 seconds. So as soon as I press start, I'm going to start counting. You guys time me. Let's see how far I get. Here we go. 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 102, 104, 106, 108, 110, 112, 114, 116, 118, 120, 122, 124, 126, 128, 130. Oh, my timer is telling me that I need to stop. So I got to 130. Let me write that on my board. I was able to skip count from 80 all the way to 130, counting by twos in only 30 seconds. Well, we can also use skip counting with our calculators as well. So I would like to show you how to do that. All right, get your calculators ready. If you don't have a calculator that looks like this at home, you may have one on a cell phone. You may have one on a tablet. You may have one on your computer. And like I say, if you don't, then you have it in your eTools as well. So let's talk about what we need to do with skip counting using a calculator. As you can see, I have my calculator here, and it says 0 on the calculator. If yours doesn't say 0, make sure yours is on and you have it cleared out. When we skip count with a calculator, you will actually need to program your calculators to count for you. There is a way to do that. There are about 5 steps. You need to clear the calculator's memory. You need to set a number by which to count. You need to set to count up or count back. You need to set a start number and tell the calculator to count. The steps may vary in order by calculator and by program. So let's go ahead and program our calculators. First of all, we're going to program our calculator here to count by ones. You can try it with me if you have your calculator nearby. Okay, so we're going to start with the number. Let's start with the number 10. So go ahead and click on 1 and 0, and you should see the number 10 on your calculator. So we have to set a starting number. Now, if we want our calculator to count by ones, we're going to add 1, and then we're going to press equals. It should say 11 now. If I press equals again, look what happened. My calculator is now programmed to count by ones. Every time I press the equals button, it's going to add another number onto my calculator. I'll show that to you one more time. If I want to start with the number 10 as my starting number, and I want to count by ones, then I'm going to add 1, and then I'm going to press the equals button. Equals again, equals again, equals again. Now, how far do you think I could get counting from 80 by twos in 30 seconds this time. I bet I can get farther. We'll explore that in just a moment. All right, let's say that I want to count by twos, and I want to start with the number 14. I can enter the number 14 and plus 2 and equals, it should say 16, equals 18, equals. Every time you press equals, you will see that your calculator is counting by whatever you programmed it to count by. In this case, it's counting by twos. If I want to count by threes, starting with the number 22, I enter the number 22. I'm going to count by threes by adding 3 and equals, and then it says 25. The next number should say 28, 31. Look, I'm counting by threes, and my calculator is helping me do that. Let's count from 22. This time, let's count by fours. So if I want to count by fours, what do? I add 4 equals. Now it says 26 equals. Now it says 30, 34, 38, 42, 46, 50. So I can count by fours by programming my calculator to do it for me. Let's see what I can do. If I can count starting at 80 and I want to count by twos, let's see how fast I can do that using my handy dandy timer here. Let's put it there. I'm going to give myself 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and enter it in. 80 plus 2. I'm getting my calculator ready. All right, 30 seconds. The first time I did this counting out loud, I got to 130. Let's see what I get to this time. Here we go. Five more seconds. Okay, stop. All right. So what you'll notice is that I got to the number 264. My calculator started at 80 and counted by twos, and I got up to 264. So sometimes your calculator can do things a little bit quicker than you can do them just in your head. That's the beautiful thing about using a calculator. We don't want to use a calculator for everything that we do, but in this case, we can practice skip counting using a calculator. All right, now it's your turn to try. Let's count by fives starting from 25. So enter 25 plus 5, and let's count by fives starting there. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Good job. Let's count by threes starting at 17. So I'm going to enter 17 plus 3 equals 20, 23, 26, 29. Look, I'm counting by threes. 32, 35. All right, one more. Let's start at 100 and count by tens. I'm going to add 10 equals 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. You get the idea. Now it's your turn to practice. All right, boys and girls, you did a great job paying attention today, and you may be using this for your math journal page today. So now you know exactly what to do. All right, thanks. See you tomorrow.